Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Nahmaduhu wa nasalli ala rasulihil kareem. So now in the last few lessons, we're going to discuss a few things about ruwat, narrators. So again, we studied the main like, in terms of we can study a few things in terms of the name, in terms of the adala, in terms of the dhab. So we have here muttafiq, muftariq, mu'talif, mukhtalif, mutashabih. We've done all this in Bayquni already. So, okay. ثم الرواة إن اتفقت أسماؤهم, if their names are the same. وأسماء آبائهم فصاعدا. So Muhammad ibn Ismail, ibn Hashim, example, like non-stop, like 2 or 3. واختلفت أشخاصهم, and different bodies. So you have shakhs, this is one person, this is one body, one person, another person, and they both have the name what? Muhammad ibn Ismail. He's Muhammad ibn Ismail. He's Muhammad ibn Ismail. So different ashkhas. Different ashkhas, but what? Same name. فهو المتفق والمفترق. It's called متفق and مفترق. This is already بيقونية. متفق means same name. مفترق means different persons. So متفق ومفترق, same name, different people. They have the same. So something like Muhammad ibn Ismail, same 2 names. Muhammad Ismail ibn Ibrahim, for example, 3 names. You can have one like that. You can have 3 names the same. So this means that. So this points out so you know this thing. Then you have, so for example, Salih ibn Abi Salih. There's 4 people called this name. There are Abu Bakr ibn Ayyash. There's how many people? 3 people called Abu Bakr ibn Ayyash in the books of hadith. So you need to know them so you don't get mixed up. What if one is da'if, one is thiqa, one is mudallis, one is not mudallis. So you need to know all this information. Okay? Abdullah, when it comes to hadith, how many Abdullah do you have? Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, Abdullah ibn Umar, Abdullah ibn Amr ibn As, Abdullah ibn Zubair. So in Makkah, when you say Abdullah, first Abdullah ibn Zubair, he's very young. When you say Medina, because he is in Medina, Abdullah ibn Umar. In Kufa, is Ibn Mas'ud. And when you say Abdullah from a Kufi chain, it's Abdullah ibn Mas'ud. And when you see Abdullah, just generally speaking, he's the eldest Abdullah. So he's called, that's Abdullah ibn Mas'ud. Abdullah ibn Abbas, he was in Makkah and he moved to Basra. And Abdullah ibn Amr al-As is in Sham. So this is like one of the, like, so you get everything. You have different like hints and tips to figure out who's talking about. For us, it's difficult. So for example, like, if you say, oh, they took the same name, like say for example, in like a prime minister. But we know that this prime minister is in Japan, this was in China, or this is in Australia, so Johnson. So you know Boris Johnson is England in this time and Johnson is Australia this time. So it's easy for us, we live that thing. So with the Sahaba and all that, they were no easy. Abdullah, we say Abdullah, and Funas is, for example, Al-Qamas Abdullah, he talks about Abdullah ibn Mas'ud. But for us, it's a bit difficult. We're not familiar with these things. And Abdullah ibn Mubarak, but obviously they're all different times. This is the eldest Sahabi, very young Sahabi, moderate young Sahabi, Tabu Tabi'i. So you get it. No. وَإِنِ اتَّفَقَتِ الْأَسْمَاءُ خَطًّا, if the names are the same in writing. وَاخْتَلَفَتْ نُطْقًا, but they have enunciated differently. فَهُوَ الْمُؤْتَلِفُ وَالْمُخْتَلِفُ. These are called what? Mu'talif and mukhtalif. For example here, who's this? What's the name here? Huh? Well, remember the nuqtas weren't written properly and you have all these old manuscripts. So is it Abdullah ibn Umar, Ubaidullah ibn Umar, and Abdullah ibn Umar's got 2 sons. One is called Abdullah, one is called Ubaidullah. Remember you have Abu Dawud, that problem is happening? Is it Ubaidullah ibn Umar, Abdullah ibn Umar? And he's got both. He's got 2 sons, one is called Ubaidullah and Abdullah. So you get these problems. Then you have here, who's this? Without dots, who is this going to be? Hayyan, Hibban. Yes? What is this? Salam, Salam, Umara, Ammara, Haram, Hizam, Asad, Usaid. You get what I'm saying? I know it's completely going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, but when I'm writing like this, you can't even tell properly what I'm writing. Even if I'm writing like this, is that what? Asad, Usaid. You get what I'm saying? And I got another line, the bottom line like this. You can get mixed up very easily. So these things happen. It's called what? Mu'talif wal mukhtalif. They're similar in terms of writing, but in terms of the actual different pronunciations, but they look very similar in writing, you can write easily. So mu'talif and mukhtalif can also lead to tasheef as well, isn't it? They lead to tasheef when you change them around. وَإِنِ اتَّفَقَتِ الْأَسْمَاءُ وَاخْتَلَفَتِ الْآبَاءُ أَوْ بِالْأَقْسِ فَهُوَ الْمُتَشَابِهِ. So the name is the same, but the father's name is different. Or the father's name is the same, but the children's name are different. Because mutashabih. So for example here, I've got example of this one. So for example, ittafaqat al-asma, Aba is different. So for example you have Muhammad ibn Ismail or Muhammad ibn Ibrahim. Yes, Muhammad ibn Ibrahim. Yeah? Or the opposite way around. You have here Abdullah ibn Umar or Ubaidullah ibn Umar. So this is basically both. This is what mutashabih and also mu'talif or mukhtalif. Yes? وكذا إن وقع ذلك الاتفاق في الاسم واسم الأبي واختلاف في النسبة. It's basically very different variations. Basically, all he's trying to point out, all this basically is, you have to be careful that you get the right rawi. They may seem very similar. So you might have the same father, same grandfather, different father. It's different combinations. And there's no need really to like give a different name to every single combination. In the, you get what I'm saying? They might have it, like the mutaakhirun mentioned this, but basically it's like, you may get similar names, don't mix them up. Make sure you pronounce them properly, you know who they are, different times, different people, don't mix them up. So basically be aware of this. So Musa ibn Ali, Musa ibn Ulay. So now you have same father. Well, it's again, when you have these names, is it muttalif? It's not like, okay, is it muttalif or mukhtaliq or is it mutashabih? It's like, it's similar names. So same name, but the father name is pronounced different. One is Musa ibn Ali, one is Musa ibn Ulay. You following? So be careful with this one. Then you have here Muhammad ibn Abdullah al-Makhrami and Muhammad ibn Abdullah al-Mukharrami. So here the father's name is very similar. There's muttalif and muftariq in the, or there's actually muttalif and muftariq in the father's name. And here's what? Muttalif and muftariq in the nisbah. You following? Amr ibn Zurara, Umar ibn Zurara. You know what I'm saying? All he's just saying is that you have different variations. Be very careful in this. Okay? وَيَتَرَكَّبُ مِنْهُ مِمَّا قَبْلَهُ أَنْوَاء. In many, so from all of these that came before, you have different types. منها أن يحصل الاتفاق أو الاشتباه إلا في حرف أو حرفين. Sometimes it's all the same except one letter is different or two is different. So here Muhammad ibn Sinan, Muhammad is Sayyar. So like one letter is different here. And the Ra and the Noon is a bit different. Abdullah ibn Zayd, Abdullah ibn Yazid. So the Zayd and Yazid. You see here? Okay. Or بالتقديم أو تأخير. So Aswad ibn Yazid, Yazid ibn Aswad. Ayyub ibn Yasar, Ayyub ibn Yassayar, Ayyub ibn Yassar. No, Ayyub ibn Sayyar, Ayyub ibn Yassar. So basically saying that they have these similar names, they have different combinations. You have to look out for these things. Are you following me? Yeah? Okay, subhanallah wa bihamdi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika wa nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.